What? No, I know, but that's what I said. We're on. I said this is the same chord. I thought it'd be the same chord. Is it not the same? It said the same chord. We're live. We're live. Been for 20 minutes. I love how the commercials don't want to play. It's awesome.
All
right.
You tell me when we're live.
You're live already.
You tell me when we live, and I'll do this thing off.
I can hear you. I can hear you breathing and eating at the same time with those pretzels. All right,
All
right.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to another show of
let's do this right. Welcome to another episode of How You Know, people. We got a lot going on today. We got Condo falling down in Miami. We got Ohtani hitting bombies, and also we got Serena Williams going down at Wimbledon, going down today at How You Know. We come and see you live. This is your boy Jared Harper, Austin Keitel.
There we go.
No. Say my name right with the hair.
Hey, look at Killmonger.
You say what you want to say. What's your name?
My name is Jair. Don't disrespect me.
Oh, man. Okay, that was your name before you had the hair. So what's the difference?
Let's talk about
First of all, get up in your mic because no one can hear you, dude.
Well, I'm letting you start off. Go ahead.
I just started up.
What?
No, just something. Just keep talking, man. I have to fix it.
Don't tell me what to do. Go ahead, Jared.
I'm gonna cut your mic.
It is hot in New York.
In New York.
I don't know what's going on, but I woke up this morning and my thighs were stuck together.
There we go.
And I have air conditioning on, and it worked. And I paid for it.
County is hot right now.
It didn't fall off the back of the truck. I paid for it.
What town is this?
Stop trying to get the location.
I'm never gonna say it.
Stop touching these with the hand.
There we go.
It is hot in Long Island, and I felt very uncomfortable. I did legs on Monday, and I'm still sore. And I couldn't run outside today. I just had to go for a light walk, and it was very long, hour and 20 minutes. But we made it. We are here. I'm definitely a little blacker. So I was caramel skinned, but now I am more like a dark avocado.
Yeah, you're dark. You look like the shade of color that Killmonger should have looked like. Michael B. Jordan is light skinned, and he was way too light skinned to be that angry. Especially being from Oakland. It was the last light skin, come out of Oakland. Not me.
But you did come out of California.
I didn't come out of California. No, I did not. I'm from Long Island, baby. New York.
What time?
Africa.
Okay.
I'm trying. I don't know when nothing wants to go. The clip already rolled. We started already. We've been started.
All right. So let's shoot the weekly recap.
You're up.
We got to get better at podcasts, bro. When you say something, you have to be like, all right, let's get into it. Let's get it. Now, we're going to start with this weekly recap. You know what it is, man.
You got to start being a better friend because you ditched me.
When did I ditch you?
Last week.
When?
You want me to promote? You want me to talk about my You ditched me last week.
When?
So Saturday night, me and Jared were supposed to go out to the bar.
With your girlfriend?
Now, what does that have to do with it?
I'm just asking. Your girl was gonna be there too.
If I said, "Hey, me and Jared were gonna go to the bar," better yet, if I ask you, Austin, you want to go to the city?
Yeah.
The city.
The city.
If I asked you to go to the city, I said, "Hey, are you bringing that girl that you met last week, Austin?"
No. Well, no.
Why?
I'm asking if you know because I'm just saying, like, do you find when you go places and you bring your girlfriend?
Listen, man, the truth of the matter is, Austin, he's a lonely kid, and he's looking for any type of female action. So watch your girlfriend, watch your mom, watch your grandma, because Austin's on the hunt.
Anyway, Jared said, let's go out. I said, sure, it's going to be me and you. Two of my friends, that night, they were busy. They were occupied at the time. And Jared said, all right, we're going to go. And then I said, all right, I'm going to call you when I leave work. So I know that we're going to go.
No.
I called him when I left work and MIA. I texted him MIA. So I put in the group chat, I said, guys, this is just a timestamp because Jared's not answering.
That's funny.
I get to my exit, and he doesn't answer, then we're not going out. I didn't answer. The next morning, he texted the group chat, Oh yeah, because one of the people was like, "Oh, how was last night?" He goes, "Oh, I fell asleep." At least say sorry.
I did fall asleep, but it didn't go down like that. He didn't say, "I'm gonna call you when I leave work." He said,
I have evidence.
Wait, excuse me, Jay. Let the defendant.
He said, "This is what he said." He goes, "Yo, are you still out in Farmingdale?" Because I had a show in Farmingdale, and I was like, "Yo, I want to go out right across the street." So
He went home.
Excuse me. Shut up.
You went home to use the bathroom.
Jair.
can I?
Jair.
Give me my coconut.
This is my court. This is my court.
You're not trying to steal my coconut water.
This is my court. I am. I'm dying right here. All right, defendant.
So I told him, like, "Yo, bro, I want to go across the street to people." And I asked Dell, I asked Mike, and Dell and Mike, they're good friends, but also they're not reliable when it comes to doing things. Because Mike will say, "Yeah, I'm going," and then Mike will fail, and then Dell,
You all the time to everything, so you're not reliable.
No, not to everything.
Excuse me. Can you let him finish the story and then you can? Okay. You're not. He's never late to this.
When your car tire popped on the expressway, who was there?
Dell.
Exactly. I wasn't late because I was never arrived. I was never appointed to show up.
Today you were late to the podcast.
I was not late.
No, he was right on time.
Right.
All right, I just told you. No, he was late. He was late. Yeah, he was late.
Like a modified 05 Honda. Podcast starts at 1. What time do we start?
We're also at 1.
Listen, I stopped for snacks to get it for
You were late.
I got here 12:46. What are you talking about?
I got here at 12:40.
You know, you were here way before you.
Got here.
I got here 12:46. I did not.
And then he doesn't accountability.
I'm accountable, dude. I brought the snacks. I walked even one.
So why don't you apologize if you didn't make it to the bar that night?
All right, yo. Look, so he didn't call me. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna call you from work and leave." He asked me if I was still in Farmingdale. I said, "No, I'm at home." And then he texted me again, like, "Yo, are you in Farmingdale?" I said, "No, I'm waiting for you." He said, good. That was at 11:20. 20 minutes later, 11:40. He called, but I fell asleep at that time because I was waiting since 10 o'clock. We didn't. Now
You know I have work. You know what time I get out of work.
No. I don't
Trader
know.
Joe's,
Now,
man. He has a long day.
my defense is, I'm not sure if he's going to take lost time because Trader Joe's doesn't allow him to do that, and he can leave early. He doesn't necessarily have to write out his shift.
Yeah, but
Wait. This is taking accountability. That is partly on me because I did not ask you for that information. I did not nominate myself to ask you for that information, so I wasn't sure. But I did know I had my show. I was waiting since about 9:30. I knew he wasn't going to get in at 9:30. I was going to get there a little earlier.
Sorry,
I'm waiting.
That's all you had to say.
All right, you know, we already have a girl of our friend group.
Who is it?
We don't need another one, okay?
If you're late for something the next day, like if you were going out with a girl and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah," this time, and you fall asleep, next one you just not saying sorry at least.
Girls do that plenty of times to me. So yeah, it's called karma.
It's called
Okay, so
yeah.
now
My ruling is that Jair is just upset that you didn't say sorry. I think you should say sorry.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
he's
Just say sorry to him right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was pretty genuine, Jair. Don't look at me that way. You
I'm
know.
sorry. The only thing you have to remember your ex-girlfriend by is an old hospital jersey. Probably has her on it.
Don't say that over there.
No,
His girlfriend's gonna get pissed.
so if he wants to be okay, I can't say it over there.
Say it over there.
If you want to be that way, I got some.
What do you want?
July 1st is coming.
Let's hear it.
Guess what? New teams are coming too.
July 1st tomorrow.
What the hell does that mean?
You gonna see?
Okay.
He's gonna switch to a different show.
Let's get into the weekend recap.
All right, weekend recap. Jair, you're up.
Why is it always me up?
Because you're never like you're only here like every 3 weeks, so we rotate. What did you say?
It's not my turn. And I said that yesterday to him, and he said, "Why you keep on saying that?" That's the first time I said it. He said, "Yeah, that's good." I said, "Okay,
All right.
Austin,
Did you just fart?
No,
No.
don't sit over there.
You're up.
I went 2
No,
weeks ago.
you're up.
I went 2
No,
weeks ago.
it's you.
It's you.
It's always me.
You
On
haven't been here
me.
for 2 weeks.
You like Tupac. It's on
Oh my
me.
God.
All eyes on me. You're up.
Oh my gosh. All right. So
Do you remember the rules?
weekend review. Yeah, 2 truths, 1 lie, 2 lies, 1 truth.
Here we go. Every time.
2 lies, 1
It's
truth.
two.
It's 2 truths, 1 lie.
You lie once.
Distinguish the cat. You know that.
All right. So I got a dog. I got a frog, and I got a cat.
Are those the three?
Those are three.
Come on.
Distinguish it.
Oh, I thought you got a dog.
I didn't even know that. That's easy.
No, I'm saying like recently, like past week, within the week.
Is that one or is that all?
This is a whole. This has to be the worst one. There's been some bad ones. This is the worst one.
I got a lot of talk about, and I got a little time. So I got a flow.
Maybe Jared wasn't late to get started.
I was not late.
Look at
It's the same thing every week. You miss 2 weeks, and you would think you're so open time.
well,
Sometimes
it's 1:29. Peter might be alert. I don't know where he is. He said he might not show up because he has allergies today.
Okay, so he might not show up.
Yeah. So do you think he's showing up? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
If someone said, "Yo, I might not show up," what would you think?
I would probably
Not if
say.
he shows up. That's when
I hope he does because he can
Terrible.
text me he's not coming. I mean, if he doesn't, it's okay. I mean, I understand. I got bad allergies too. What am I gonna?
You got gingivitis?
Allergies.
This is a horrible show. Right?
Yeah, it's so bad.
You got kleptolitis?
All right. Okay. So you got a frog, you got a dog, and you got a cat.
You don't like animals. I don't believe any of that.
Yeah.
But I know you have a dog. I don't know what the hell you would have a cat for, but you're the type of kid that you would wander off to the woods and find a dead robin and post it on your Snapchat and be like, "Damn, he did."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like
You did
a
that
robin
today.
parent is gonna see the post on your Snapchat and be like, "Tweet, and be like, "Yo, that's my little cousin JJ." So
It's my little cousin
I'm
JJ.
just gonna go with the fact that you got
Blue Jay?
Yeah, that's funny.
says Robin, but I'm just gonna go with the fact that you have a frog, you don't have a cat, you got a dog, you got a frog. Oh, a dog and a frog. Shit, that rhymes.
No.
Dog. No, you said something earlier before.
It's always who's first to curse. That's how it goes. Who's the first? You do the first.
That's not a curse. No, it's
You
not.
can't say it on the radio.
What did he say?
You can say breast on the radio. That's not a.
Did it
that's not
say
a curse.
that?
What did he
No.
say? Say it again.
He said a different word, a different word to referring to breast. I think you got a frog, you got a dog, you don't have a cat. The cat
Yeah, the
is cat. Wow,
That's the cat.
Dr. Seuss today, huh?
They're gonna cancel your book.
Go ahead, Wilson.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a cat because why would you get a cat if you're gonna have a dog? And then I didn't know you have a frog.
Why would I get cat? Those don't go together.
That's what I'm saying. So why would I'm gonna say I'm saying the cat is the dog. Is the cat is the frog.
Cats and dogs all the time. That's
Wait, the cat is the cat because it rhymes. And you're getting defensive about the cat, so I definitely know it's the cat.
I mean, the frog is not.
It's the cat.
Let's just say that
Let's
the
say-
cat was the cat.
The cat. That was easy.
Oh,
Jared,
it
fix
was
it.
the cat. The frog is not even mine. It was just, I found it outside. There's some county this frog somewhere.
Wait, you found a frog outside and you just took it? That
Let's
frog
just
has
say
a
it's an outside pet.
Jared, fix your camera.
Because cats go outside, they still pets. So I can't have a pet frog.
What's your cat's name?
I don't have a cat.
You just said the cat is cat.
Oh, yeah. What's the frog's name? I meant to say.
Outside.
Okay.
That's what I call him.
You know what? In an effort to be funny, this guy just ruins up the flow, and he still doesn't speak loud enough to go hear him.
I know. I have to keep on messing with this mic.
You're really gonna sound like a sensual ASMR,
Yeah, really.
like something that lonely 6-year-old woman.
George Bush hates black people.
The U.S.
He's only laughing that hard because you mentioned black people. I want you to know that.
Remember when he
He's only laughing that hard because you mentioned black
No,
people.
remember when he did it? Mike Myers is standing there like. Did you ever see that video with Kanye West and Mike Myers? And he goes, George Bush hates black people, and then just exactly.
All right, talk about Myers. Let's talk about
Conan, we got something like Conan goes over. You ever watch that show? Jair?
Yeah. Oh, you put it there.
Yeah, I put
No. Yeah, yes, I have. No. Yes, a while ago.
Conan O'Brien.
I feel like Jimmy Kimmel. No, who was before Jimmy Kimmel actually?
Okay, we're on Conan.
I know. I'm just thinking about.
This guy's gonna go back in time. He's not gonna be updated with his hosting skills. He's gonna pull a sports. He's gonna be the last shows that I watched, Dick Van Dyke and Ed Sullivan.
When they had O'Neal.
Larry King.
Larry King.
That's my Conan. I gotta go back and pass. Anyway, yeah, Conan show's over. Bye. See you later. That's what happens. It's business.
Peter, Jared, how do you feel that that they took off like the one really good guy in late night? You watch any late night TV?
I don't watch any late night TV. No.
What I don't get.
Exception is when like
No, because he falls asleep early.
The
And
only
this is his friend.
The only
exception it comes when there's like certain comics that I know that are doing a 5-minute spot on the late night, and I'll watch it. But yeah, no, I don't really watch the late night. What's your problem?
Yeah, you're unfunny today. You're pretty bad today.
I don't know what Emily had you doing, but it must have. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is, as soon as you got a girlfriend, you became unfunny.
All right, see now you just.
You know what?
You keep on going. You want to see what happens?
I'm gonna throw it out.
Hey, it was both you guys. You guys bring up my girlfriend one more time.
Don't sit over there.
Everybody's going there to get cut off.
Everybody go dance on the cut off the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the same thing that she does to her horse.
Who did that to her horse? Who did that to her horse?
I'm just saying, you want to be all in veterinary school and stuff like that. Austin's foot is gripping the rug, and I don't like that because that's how the tool gets.
How you know that?
What?
How you know that?
I study my animals too. Just like you don't like animals.
So you study my girlfriend animal.
And you venture off into the woods to find dead bodies, just like Logan Paul did in China. I study my animals too. Okay, don't play me. Don't play me, son. I know.
I have a particular interest in my girlfriend.
You want to get
like you could be interested in my hair. You could be interested in my ex-girlfriend's Hofstra jersey.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I don't know why she had that. I don't know why she had that because it didn't look like she played any sport. Okay, so I don't know what she had in the first place.
Jared, what about your ex-girlfriend?
I never had a girlfriend.
What? No way.
What?
I don't believe that.
I never had a girlfriend.
You never had a girlfriend? Smart. Legit. Smart guy.
Check my passport.
Very smart. Oh, wait. Jair, wait. Jair, wait.
June. Pride Month. Tell me. You can tell me right. Say it over there. You're the first one to say it. I'm
an ally, but I don't like that much. I can tell you that much.
Talk about Pride Month. This is the last day. Happy end of Pride Month.
Do you think all the businesses change their logo tomorrow? You know how one day all the businesses put the Pride sign on
weeks. As for last week, your conversation though about the football player, I had to speak on that real quick. People misconceive just because you're gay. People think, oh, he's gonna see me in the locker room, whatever. We shouldn't be conversating about this. Last week you guys were talking about it real quick. And it just hurt me. Not because you guys saying, but that this is a real life thing. Just because you're gay and you're in a locker room with other men does not mean you're going to look at other men a certain way. Some boys, if you're in a locker room with other girls, they'd be like, oh my gosh, look at her. But not everybody's like that. Okay? You guys understand what I'm trying to say or no?
Yeah, we didn't say that.
Yeah, we didn't say that.
No. You said something along the lines is, I wonder how they're going to feel in the locker room. Austin said it. And I said, that has nothing to do with. And then not everybody's because you're gay.
And what I said to that was, it's still a team, it's still a business, it's still running an organization.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just because you're gay doesn't mean every single guy you look at.
Oh, don't put this on me. No, I just said it. I was being real because a lot of people get, a lot of people.
No, I'm saying if you're they probably feel that way, but I'm saying just because you're gay doesn't mean if you're a boy, you're automatically attracted to you.
No, I'm not saying.
It's ugly.
How does he get that from what I said, Jay? What I said was, do you think the guys in the locker room are gonna be weird about it?
I'm not pointing you out. I'm not saying you said that. You said, "Oh my gosh, guys." I'm saying you said they might feel a certain way. That's all you said. I'm not saying you the one who said, "Oh my gosh." I'm just saying it in general.
Guys, I don't think we can talk on anything gay because we're afraid.
Yeah, and we're not. I have a friend that saw it.
Yeah, but at work, who said that?
My gay friend. It's a girl, but
so she feels this way about it.
Well, yes, and I thought about it. I said, "Yeah, you're right. Why would just because you're?"
Yeah, I mean,
I asked Jared a question.
See, that's a sensitive topic though, because she feels like she has to be on the defense. But that conversation was not geared towards that exactly. See, this is the thing about those communities where you can't say anything that's even on the temperature or something that they don't like. Because I was at a comedy show at a predominantly LGBTQIA audience. And a comic went up on stage and said something about cops. He was like, I pretend to be an undercover cop. And he was like, I got him. and they were like, "No, we don't like cops. No, cops are bad. Oh, this is from the police."
The LGBT.
Yes. So those are the type of people that they're always so on the defense because they're so oppressed and they need to really excel them. No, I'm not saying that, but they're always on the defense and they're always trying to attack.
I was gonna say, there's gay cops. There's gay,
I'm not.
That's not what he's saying.
I'm not saying that specifically, but and you know exactly what you're doing because you're doing the exact same thing that your friend did to you. So, but I don't know why you made that joke, but okay.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. But they're so on the defense that the second they hear something that could be okay, enough. That could be on the fence of something that they don't like, they attack it. And that's not necessarily what we were talking about here.
Yeah,
I mean,
my question was, do you think that the guys in the locker room now knowing that that guy's gay are going to treat him different in the locker room? That was the question.
I can't speak for them, but I can speak for myself. I would say I wouldn't.
Because I said I wouldn't too. That's the whole point. But I'm saying there's a lot of stuff out there that a lot of people still don't like gay people. And I'm saying in the locker room, do you think it's different? Do you think when he does something, someone's gonna be watching him, like in the showers? Because there's a lot of homophobes out there. That's what I'm saying.
This topic, real quick. The homophobe topic. This
came up.
We
talked about this on last week.
No, that's what I'm saying. Recently, this came up, and this is for this week. Dennis Rodman, Phil Jackson. Is he racist or not?
It was Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty.
No. I'm homophobic. Dennis Rodman. I went first because Dennis Rodman's really that community.
Is he?
And I said, yes.
I don't know. I think you should stop.
You guys don't know what happened at no time.
I think Jair should just stop talking about this.
I don't know any.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
You guys don't know anything. Break.
I don't know.
The Bulls. You can see.
The man wore.
I thought Carmen Electra was it.
The man wore a dress and he painted his fingernails and he dyed his hair. And yes, maybe that's a part of androgyny.
Okay, we'll skip that. Anyway, Phil Jackson. No one called him racist. Scott Pippen did. Racist or not? What do you got?
I don't really know. I don't really know.
Basically, there was a game, Austin. It was covered within the 30 for 30 of Michael Jordan, The Last Dance. Basically, when Michael Jordan left to go play baseball, the Bulls were without him, and Scotty was the lead man. And there was a game, late in the playoffs, I think, during the season, that the Bulls were down and they needed someone to take the last shot. And Phil Jackson drew up the play for Tony Kukoc, who's a guy who came over from overseas,
from Europe. And from 89 to 94, he was the man of Europe. People knew him. He was a basketball icon.
And the general manager at the time loved Tony Kukoc so much that during the 92 Summer Olympics, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen dogged his country of Croatia, I believe, because they were like, "Yo, you think he's the new hot shot? We're going to show you he's not.
We're going to show you baseball. We're going to show you NBA now."
So what happened was Scotty hears that Phil drew up the play for Tony Kukoc. He doesn't go in the game. He sits on the bench. He's like, "No, I refuse to go in." He's basically saying, "Oh, I'm supposed to be the man. You're not going to give me a shot. I've been with this organization." Phil Jackson says, "Okay, Tony, you're not going to go in. All right, Scotty, you're not going to go in. Okay, you're fit. Tony, you take the shot." Tony takes a shot, sinks it.
Nice.
Sinks it.
But you got to understand.
God goes crazy.
Right,
and then Scotty goes in the locker room. Scotty goes in the locker room and starts crying. Goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. This, and that." Now, recently, Scottie Pippen goes, "Yo, Phil Jackson's racist. Because how are you going to draw up the play for Tony Kukoc, the white guy coming across the seas,
which was a rookie? He was a rookie.
And I'm supposed to be the man when I'm supposed to be the guy who was supposed to take the shot if Jordan wasn't in the game."
Jordan wasn't there in '94. We all know he took a.
So the guy claims racism, but honestly, Scottie Pippen, you don't have any ground to stand on because Future had sex with your wife.
Listen, we had BJ. We had Horace Grant.
BJ first.
Future had sex with your wife and made a song about it called "I Just F Your B in Some Goofy Flip Flops, Guy."
Really?
All right. And you sound like Morgan Freeman if he had a staph infection. So I don't think you have no grounds to say anything.
BJ, Horace Grant, Michael Jordan. You had some color on the team. Listen, I was not a student. I was not an athlete underneath him as a coach. I'm just looking from the outside in. He gave very equal opportunity to all of his players, whether white or black. He has Steve Kerr on that team too in '94, which obviously he's not black, but he took some shots. I get it. In this position, yes, as an athlete, I'd be pissed off because when it happened to me in Condo State College, I was supposed to go to Penn Relays to compete, and they said no, you compete in college, and I was very upset. I was the best person on the team, but you gonna say the coach is racist for that one incident? I mean,
the coach is not racist. The guy was using like Native American tactics as a warm up for practices. And he was on the court barefoot. He was burning his stage like Kyrie Irving after coming off of one of his long hiatuses. The guy wasn't racist. He may have been a little bit of a gentrifier, but he was not a racist.
Phil Jackson. I can call Phil Jackson an idiot, but to say he's an idiot means he made the wrong decision. But he make the wrong decision if the ball went through the hoop.
Tony Kukoc sunk that ball, and he probably
the ball
got
went through the hoop. I don't think Phil Jackson's racist. I mean, that was just absurd. I mean, hey, Scottie Pippen is advertising his liquor brand. He has going on.
Everybody has a liquor brand.
Yes, he does.
Did you ever try Did you ever try how bad the Conor McGregor one was?
Liquor brand. That's what you just said.
That's what
You said liquor brand.
Liquor.
If one more word, and Austin would have been laughing, we would have got kicked off the air.
No, Jair almost took off the air 5 minutes ago.
What did I say?
I mean, okay, it's not outlandish to assume that Dennis Rodman was a part of that community, but I'm just not sure. I'm not going to put information that I don't know. What Jair just did there, he drifted off into the unknown. We do that on the show. When we say something that we're not sure of on the show, how you know we drift off into the unknown. And if we get too dark, we get too lost, one of us has to pull each other back, and that's exactly what we did here, people. So we have a new segment. When we don't know what we're talking about, we drift off to the unknown. That's exactly what it is.
The unknown.
How you know?
How you know the unknown.
So Phil Jackson, no. I mean, I don't think. I mean, hey, I'm not his athlete. I can't really say anything. I'm just a athlete.
I'm sick.
All American. I'm just very powerful, dominant, strong in the gym. Lift more than my girlfriend, Jared. Mike Andel, athlete.
Why are you comparing yourself to a female?
Because you guys said in the group chat.
Who is me?
I'm not in the group chat.
Who is you guys?
You want me in the group chat?
No, I don't want to be in this group chat.
Shut up.
I don't want to be in this group chat because you're gonna say something dumb.
So I'm gonna say something dumb.
And then you're gonna bring it. You're gonna bring it on the air.
You asked the girl 20 minutes later after you said you're not talking to her if she wants to go out for coffee, and I'm the dumb one.
I never said I wasn't talking to her. I never said I wasn't talking. I said, should I talk to her? You said, yeah. I said, okay.
Whatever happened to that?
We'll get into that when you leave.
We'll get into that when we leave. Okay.
It's on the thing right now. We're still on the bonus.
Let me get my quote before
No, you don't get a quote. We have to get into the first story real quick.
Yeah, while you're doing that, let me get my quote.
What's your quote?
My quote of the day is do something different, everybody.
Wait, you don't get a quote of the day. You only get a quote of the day when you're not here. You're here to participate in the show. Your quote of the day is when we call
It's okay.
What?
So call me.
You're on the show.
Oh, so you don't want to reach out to me? That's why you didn't pick up that other night? Because you don't want to reach out to me. You don't want to call me.
What are you talking about?
So call me. My thing is on
podcast at that time.
Call me right now.
If you had good service and Trader Joe's, maybe people be able to call you.
You didn't answer my call.
I answered your text. Think about that.
Yeah. Okay, my quote of the day is, Jared, as good of a friend as you are, that bodega video that you released, Austin has my back on this one, was good.
Yeah, I want to talk about it. It's on the list. Jared's new sketch.
No, we don't have to talk about that.
Why not? It was good. I want to hear about it. I want to
get into the news, dude.
We got time.
Get into that at the end. Let's get into the news, the sports. That's where
the way she was doing what she was doing.
Oh, the last part? No, I don't care about that. I care about the opening, and I care about the lighting, and it looked great. I'm saying.
So let's get into the first Tinder and Bumble update.
We're gonna do new. Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. I had 15 matches right in this first day, and now I have 11 unknown matches because they want me to pay 18. I'm watching you. I'm dual screen right now. I got 18. They want me to pay $18 to see who liked me, right? So I'm not doing it.
No, anybody that mentions the price,
I know
you want to pay $18.
I paid.
Where do I sign up?
I paid the $7.99 for unlimited Skype for a full month. What does he do? I paid the $7.99 for the unlimited month. What?
$7.99 for a limited month.
Unlimited swipes and for 1 month.
You caught that? All right, if you guys don't know, I was just talking to Jared on a side note, and as soon as he heard I paid, I didn't hear we were having a conversation. He stopped and went back to the mic.
You
and
are
said,
you are like one of the horniest kids out there. Yeah, just go to the city and talk to a girl.
I'm just telling you with the update. So I got that many on Tinder. So I'm gonna say about 25. Guess how many I got on Bumble? And I was on Bumble.
oh, you paid for it?
No, I haven't paid for it now. The only thing I paid for was the 1 month. No, it's not yet. Was the 1 month. It says $7.99, but that's it. I already canceled the subscription. There's no ongoing payments to that app. But guess how many I got on Bumble? I have the same exact profile.
3.
0.
All right.
No cameras on. 0.
Well, everybody, I'm sorry to say, but my time is up.
No.
Hopefully, it can be extended. This was one of our low key shows, I guess. I guess we were doing a little too much. We do have a lot of gracious stuff to go out, but Jared and Austin will continue that. You guys want to take a little break, or you guys? I'm gonna walk straight out those doors, like Moses parting that Red Sea.
Well, I don't know if I can go to a break. That's the whole point. Is that it's very echoey.
I'm just numb.
Well, it's very echoey. Let me see.
I don't like no shot.
This might be bad for everybody. I'm sorry.
I don't like white chocolate. Actually,
My
my relationship.
Oh man, when I hit
I want that person. You never had a relationship.
I've had relations.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we can go to.
I will see everybody next
All right,
podcast. I know Jared's not going to show up in my life for the next week and a half because he's probably going to be sleeping or something. And Austin's probably going to be going to the city and paying for dinner or walk around.
I don't.
So,
Oh my
I will see both you guys ever
hate it one.
whenever you guys decide to do something. Okay, just text me, you, and you. I guess swipe me to talk. Yeah.
You
Bye.
want
Huh?
You want that?
No,
He was.
no, it wasn't.
That's a lie.
Yeah,
That's not
that's the cap.
Why would I be on the app right now? If I have a girlfriend.
I can say right now.
Oh, how do I have? Yeah, obviously.
How much matches did you have? The most matches.
I don't know. I really didn't. I didn't count.
Yeah, a lot of matches.
I had a good
There
there.
are a lot of big white women in Long Island matches.
Why are you saying big like that? Like I only go for big.
No, but big white women love black Island.
Well, why go straight to
That's
the
what
white women?
What?
Why going straight to big white women? What does that say about me? So you're saying I'm
It says that those are the type of people that usually like you. This is no secret. I say, oh my God.
you know what? See me after class.
See you after class. Man, yeah. Every time you got a match, all you heard was, damn, boy, you thick, boy.
All right, I'm going to commercial. Go to commercial. Here we go. Let's see if it
You
works.
said you can't go to
Now trying to base there's a pair of overalls that overall you're not seeing to anymore. A perfectly good laptop that has inside your lap and lap inside more stuff. Still no job? No, you really have both. Stuff is defined as different articles considered as a good. Sometimes it's stuff that no longer needs it. No longer needs it. It's really a job. Those are really it. And there's stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that black coat that movie experience. Our job is to unlock those jobs. Remember, when I quit, you quit. I sincerely, your heart.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it
it
get on you. Doing the minimum to control your high blood pressure. Doing the minimum to control your high blood pressure.
Oh my God. That was pretty bad. I don't know why. I don't understand why that happens. And I even turned like, oh my God. Wow. Well, welcome back to How You Know. Let's see if we can fix this show. Man, was this show ass? Jair also lied about his friend the whole time, just like he does always. If he pulls that stuff again, I'm taking him off the podcast for real. Yes, I do. I just locked the door so he can't come in. That was dumb.
Stop getting mad over things you can't control, all right? Let's control the flow of this podcast. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
It's pretty
You've
bad.
been tuning in. We really, really, really love you. Because I don't know what happened to us,
Camera.
but you got to click it.
I'll click it.
I'm locked in right now, dude.
Keep on talking.
I feel like I'm on King the Car right now. I'm locked in, and if I go over the top, I'll flip this table over. I don't know what to do. But I don't know what happened, but let's get back on track. We have these lists right here.
Yeah, honestly, I started
Austin
taking
cut
time.
out these lists with the capability of a fourth grader with Parkinson's. and
I started to do some good stuff.
And
Jair
we
just
had a whole list, and he has stuff on here that I have never seen before. He just wanted to go off the top. And we can't even follow the list.
I know, we
Jair
can't
was
even follow.
He was coming here with his new hair.
I just don't like when he plays stupid devil's advocate. Sometimes it's just stupid.
It adds to the show.
It
It's
does,
good.
but come on. Sometimes you're gonna be like, oh, why'd you say white women? That was funny.
You just felt away. It's okay.
Whatever.
It's all right.
I don't
Let me
care.
see if my live is gonna work. If not, I'm not gonna go live
There's a
anymore.
charger there. So look, there's a charger there now on your
Yeah,
right.
but it's not either right. Hold on.
No. You put your. All right.
It's looking like it. It's looking like it. Okay.
Okay. So let's start. You want to do news?
Let's do the new.
Okay.
Pull up the Miami.
Let's
story.
do the Miami Condo.
Yeah, I believe if you go to Complex News, you can look it up. But I believe so. Guys, we had a condo just fall in Miami. Just totally collapsed, dude. Like the Avengers were fighting it.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. I really don't
Do you know anything about it? Because I know I
So
saw.
basically it was Miami Beach.
Okay.
Miami Beach. People were just chilling. Then out of nowhere, timber building comes just flying down. Imagine that, you eating cubano sandwiches doing merengue, and then you get hit in the head with a brick, a big ass brick, and you look up and the whole building just falling down, like a Kanye song.
It all falls. It all falls down. No, but like, imagine being in that building and you think like, things like, oh, they'll probably do some maintenance downstairs in here. Boom, boom, boom.
Imagine being in that building, be like, oh, it's probably just the Cubans dancing on level 5.
Yeah, it's probably on the rooftop. They're having a dance party.
When the Cubans dance, man, it's aggressive, passionate.
I did see there was a person that was doing pool maintenance 2 days before the collapse. Did take a picture to show like the GM of the building, like, listen, this place doesn't look too hot.
Negligence.
And oh my god, that looks bad.
You don't have to care about you don't have to care about like your tenants when you're doing coke. I
No.
guess
It's like
Miami
Scarface. Scarface own the building. Don't even know. It's
But now he's not gonna have no coke money because these people are suing $5 million. $5 million for negligence. For the building falling down. My question is, $5 million enough?
No way. It can't be enough. That no way.
It's like I feel like $5 million is the cost of a house or a place in Miami Beach, just for the location, for the locale, for the atmosphere. So imagine if you add $5 million to the house, and also for the destruction of the house, and for the negligence. You got to give me 15 mil, dog.
Yeah, and the people died. Not like no one died. Not like nobody was in there.
I'm not sure. I believe
No, people died. 16 people died so far.
16 people died.
16 people.
Dude.
The thing it was shaking all the time. People were saying.
You gonna have to give me 20 million. Whoever built that, be prepared.
That's crazy.
Be prepared.
Man, oh my god! Look at the structure. Oh wow!
You gonna have to pull. You gonna have to pull up. You gonna have to pull up to the courtroom dressed out. Don't pull up with no coconut shirt, with no sandals. Now I don't want to see your toes. Give me all your money.
Now, there's a luxury building right next door. You think anybody's gonna stay there, or you think it's like, listen, I'm not staying by the same place that
Hell
condo
no.
fell?
Hell no, because he sold out $5 million.
Yeah.
They go, I'll stay here if it's worth the money. $5 million? Get out of here.
$5 million.
Those people got the money to stay there, bro. They can afford that. $5 million. I'll put my life on around $25 million.
That's it?
You do a lot for $25 million.
What can you do with $25 million?
I don't know, bro.
You can buy all the Trader Joe's.
$25 million. I'll let my daughter be directed by Harvey Weinstein.
Oh man!
No,
Oh god! Stupid. I'm gonna call Speedy now. Speedy, there's a part in 38 minutes 29 seconds
because he wasn't a director, he was a producer.
Oh yeah.
But no, dude, like
Jair's
$5 million in Miami Beach. $5 million. That's the cost. That's the cost of a dinner.
You like Miami, right?
What?
You like Miami a
Yeah,
lot? How many times you been there? Because I know that you and Jair just went there. Like not recently, but recently.
I've been there twice.
Florida or just Miami?
No, Miami. I've been there twice.
Whoa, that was noisy.
My bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to pay out all the people that died, and then they're gonna have to pay.
It'd be a little hard to pay those people out.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting the family, and then they're gonna have to pay the landowner next door because now he's gonna say someone get lost money because your place collapsed right by mine. Who wants to stay there? Now, say that they're having a sale, right? Say that you can go to Miami, or you can stay at that hotel for $15 a day. That's it. Are you staying there? Because it looks like one half is good, the other half is destroyed. They're like $15. You can have the penthouse, half the penthouse, half it's gone. You staying there?
$15.
$15 a night. And don't think about flights or anything. And you get continental for breakfast, and the breakfast is pretty good. Omelet bar.
The breakfast not gonna be good.
Yes, it is because
you
they
said
have
in a building that's half collapsed. You think the continental breakfast gonna be good?
they got to get it from next door.
You're gonna be like, oh, I want some Raisin Bran. You go to the Raisin Bran little thing with the lever. You can pull it down.
Yeah, pull it down.
And you realize it's just foot and gravel from the building that fell down.
Have you ever been to a Red Roof Inn?
I never had Raisin Bran. I mean, my gums bleed.
Have you ever been to a Red Roof Inn?
A Red Roof Inn? No.
Yeah. The worst, I seen it for baseball numerous times. One of the worst hotels ever where the breakfast was, you saw that they bought it at the deli like 2 weeks ago. It has the manager special tag on it saying that it's old, and it says like it was only expired food. Only expired food. The only good thing they had was the Christmas packets. That was it.
You could only I trust a nice Holiday Inn breakfast, but besides that, I'm good.
So you staying there?
Cereal, eggs. I'm not staying there, dude. I'm not. Honestly. If I'm going down to Miami, unless like I'm on the run, which no one would hide in Miami. You would have to be a Cuban fugitive to hide in Miami. Then you're just in plain sight.
I mean, honestly, it could be a good plain sight. Right?
But honestly, no, I'm getting my money. $25 million is not enough. $5 million is not enough. Not enough. I would sue the pants off those people.
Is it $5 million each or $5 million in total?
I believe it's $5 million in total. But
oh my god!
Yeah,
16
I
people.
Saw $5 million. I'm not sure, but
oh man, I wonder who built this thing. Who built it? What is this, a game of Jenga? Come on, that's crazy. Yeah, I made him laugh. Oh baby, and I got it nice zoomed in too. Who do you think built this thing? 5-year-old from Lincoln Logs built this build.
Who would build such a thing in Miami?
Probably Scarface. Al Pacino. The world's mine. Jingle.
Get your money, people.
Now, what if there was a comedy club in the back? Are you still doing stand up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I won't stay there, but I'll do stand up there.
Stand up comedy. There's somebody's severed fingers to the left of me. Hey, y'all, what's with airplane food? I'll do that.
You'd be like, you guys will laugh on.
Yeah, I've performed comedy in a laundromat before. I've seen it all. Right?
In a laundromat?
Yeah. The light. My light to get off stage was the delicate going on. That's what it was.
When you hear this buzz, that means you're off. Wow, that's funny. We should put that. That's a laundry. And then you get some lady that's using the watch behind you because all of them are taken. And she goes, she has to she tells you to wash her clothes while she's like, I gotta go to my car to grab my detergent. Can you watch my clothes? You're like, doing stand up.
What else we got?
Next thing we got is this mayor race, man. You see the confusion takes hold in New York City Democratic mayoral, spelled the mayor wrong, primary as officials acknowledge error. So pretty much they said that I forgot who won.
Eric Adams.
Eric Adams was the winner, and then they found out a couple of days ago that there was a pretty big error. Now, here's my thing. I think we can see that voting doesn't work because every single time we vote, something happens. I think we have to do what American Idol did is just text the vote. I think that'd be the easiest way to do it. That'd be so easy.
This is just another ploy to get a black
There we
man
go.
out of the office.
All right, conspiracy, brother.
So you didn't see the brother Eric Adams coming out of Brownsville, almost getting shot up. Then what does the brother do? He pulls a reverse Uno card on you and joins the police force. 22 years. A black man out of Brownsville who's a cop. He's already a hero. He's already got to look up to. Then what does he do? He messes around and catches the diabetes. The diabetes loses his vision, losing his sight. Can you fix that for me, please? I'm locked into this. Then what does he do? The guy looks up on Google how to reverse diabetes. He looked it up. Said, "Yo, how do I do this?" Oh, vegan diet. I bet. And what does he do? He reverses his diabetes. No more insulin.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. This guy knows what's going
He's
on.
a black vegan who was a cop. And now he's running. He's the current mayor of Brooklyn, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's
Sure.
He's like a county executive for Brooklyn.
I think
And now he's going to be the mayor of the whole city.
They're like,
You don't see that.
They go, what's happening?
You don't see that. You got a better chance seeing Lindsay Lohan be a leading lady again than seeing that.
He's the president of Brooklyn. I didn't know this president.
Yeah. So other places call it county executives, but he's basically the president. He makes sure that all the money that Brooklyn's getting is being like disseminated in the proper places.
Conspiracy brother, do you believe that he won, or do you believe that there's
I
actually
think he won. Listen, Andrew Yang, he gave up. He said, "Yo, this Stop Asian Hate thing, it's not gonna ride me out. I'm giving everybody $1,000. Where am I getting this money from? $1,000. New York wastes money all the time. I drove past 3 fire hydrants that were going off. It looked like slip and slide coming down the street. I was hydroplaning going 5 miles per hour. Well, where you gonna get this money from, Andrew Yang? Where?
All I'm saying is anybody's better than the one we got now.
Blasio messing up that he got street credit because his wife is black and got a nappy ass afro.
Yeah. See how much weight he lost? He looks sick.
Yeah, that's what happens when you eat pizza with a fork and knife.
Yeah.
You're tired after a while. You get carpal tunnel on the left hand.
Yeah, because like when he won, when it said that Eric Adams was gonna win, like everybody in the city was like, everyone had a big smile on their face. And then I was just watching the news before you got here, and they had a video of him talking, and it looked like he was at a funeral. There was no lights anywhere. There was only a candle lighting up his face, and you could see the people around him. It looked like somebody just died.
Let me know. My live, the sound's been messing up.
Okay.
Are we good, Anthony?
Conspiracy, brother. See, this is what I was talking about with people alive. Yo, can you hear me? How do you work this? Can you hear me? How do you work this?
I guess not. I feel like Jar
Just tell him to go to the YouTube.
Well, I like it.
I know.
I don't know, man. He's a black man who's definitely got all of Staten Island behind you. It seemed like he would have won, but hey, I don't know.
Who they say is winning now?
I don't know.
Let's check. Let's check.
The thing about being a mayor is, man, you got the swag of a president, but the money of a brother that works at McDonald's. Like,
Yeah, you're right. But you know, they say that being the mayor of New York or the governor and the mayor of New York is like being the president of the United States.
Like, everybody loves you, but when you go home, like, you cry. It's basically like being a stand-up comedian. You're out there in these streets, you're getting love, you're dropping videos that are going viral. But when you close that door, darkness.
Darkness.
I don't know, man. I don't know why today is such a
I don't know.
show.
Dude, today, even when I was like in the morning, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to go." And then just setting up, I think what happened was as soon as I could not, as soon as I got a text from Peter saying that he couldn't probably come because of his allergy, I was like, "Oh man, that's like the one. Okay, that's fine. I can set up." And then trying to find the tripod, and I can't find the mount. I go, today is not gonna be a great show.
Mr. Bell was
And
going
then,
on, baby.
and then when I saw Jair in that Hofstra jersey that's 5 times too small, I said, "Oh man,
Yeah, guys,
this could be a bad show."
it's hot. It's real hot. I don't know. I'm just trying my best right now, but your boy's probably gonna go viral. So I don't even need this.
But okay, thanks.
I don't even need this right now. You think I want to come all the way out to West Hampton and do a podcast that nobody watches?
Why do you think you're gonna get viral now? Let's talk about your sketch. That's what I'm really interested in.
All right, go ahead and talk about it.
All right, the sketch I thought was cinematography wise. I know you directed it, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I think it was probably. I've seen a lot of sketches and a lot of professional sketches, and I think that the way that what was shot, just a couple part audio wise, just the guy yelling a little bit. That you can't control that.
Yeah, I had to lower the TVs on that.
yeah.
Julio,
Tell him,
coming up,
yeah.
you can't control that.
That's the only thing, but the cinematography on that was great. Here's some of my questions. How did you lock down a bodega like that?
That's Julio. That's Julio's neighborhood. He lives like up the street from it. So that's his boy.
So take me to the process of how you were able to use it. How much time did you guys allocate? Like, this is what we really want to know. Because I was like, I can talk about this tomorrow. Because I know sketches. I know how to do this.
All right.
So tell me, how did you lock down the spot?
It's Julio's boy. So Julio, Talent said, "Yo, I got a dope idea for a sketch." He said, "All right, sent the script, a page long." He's like, "All right, dope. Yo, I'm gonna go to bodega my boy down the street owns. I'll see if I can,
Was it open at the time?
Yeah, it was open. He went early in the morning. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot a sketch later on. Can we do that?" He said, "Yeah." He texted me at work. I was like, "All right, yeah, I got a show tonight, so I'll pull up." Pulled up. Had a little bit of confusion because the guy wasn't there that gave us clearance. So he had his boy who's
Nice.
running the spot. And now the guy that gave us clearance, he was like, "Yo, I'm not sure if this is the actual dude, so I need visual representation of his face to make sure it's the same dude." So we had to WhatsApp him.
Wow.
We had to WhatsApp
Great.
picture of Julio's face to get in contact. And the Wi-Fi is trash in there.
I bet.
He was like, "Yo, Habibi, please move the kombucha." And I was like, "Guy, get yourself some AT&T in here." Then we got the confirmation. We had to switch delis because the guy he has two different.
So
delis.
the exterior and the interior are not the same.
No,
that's-
it's the same. We had to switch delis from the original deli that we had.
Oh, okay. So you went to different.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to that deli, got the confirmation, let him know what we're gonna do. I shot my thing first. I shot Talent coming in. I shot Talent Sparks second. I shot Julio's third. And shout out to Claire Alexander. She came through late because we had a couple women who wanted to do it, but then I think they read the script and they were like, "I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
My mom
that's
has
it.
my IGTV."
That is the only thing. I'll get into that in a little bit. That I think that's the one thing that I have a rewrite that I wish I could have pitched, but I do got to say. So what lights did you use? Your two lights? That was all, and you had it. You're on camera on auto, same lens and everything.
This is a crop lens, like 35 millimeter crop lens.
So which is the one that you use there? You use your 50-50?
18 to 35.
So this is the one that
this is the one that comes with the camera. Yeah.
the one that you're using right now is the one you use for the sketch.
No, the
Okay.
one that I'm using right now comes with the camera.
Okay,
So
but
it's
I'm
the
asking what's
the 55. I use my 35 millimeter crop lens
okay.
for the sketch.
That was not that. It looked really, especially the outside shot. That's what I was more impressed with the outside establishing shot. I really thought you would have lights. That's good light. It has LED lighting. That's very good stuff.
Yeah.
Um.
So it's a camera, Nikon.
No, I'm not saying. I know it's a good game. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just. You see some people that do camera stuff, that do sketches and stuff, and they have like the best camera, and it looks great, but oh man, it's bad. Now tell me about the audio. Did you only have the lobs? How did you?
Yeah, I just have the lob, and that's why Julio's audio is so loud because this guy's yelling into his chest every time.
Jesus.
Yo, you meet Julio, bro? That guy hits his chest 24/7.
I do want to meet because he looks like a kid I play baseball with. It's really weird.
He looks like a guy that would play catcher and he would make fun of you when you're on the mound.
Did he ever play baseball? Because I feel like I played with him in the city.
I don't know if he played baseball, but all I know is the guy's Dominican, so he probably has a glove in his closet somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to have one.
He definitely has a glove in his closet. But
He's naturally good at baseball. I'll tell you that.
yeah, he's naturally good at baseball and good at spitting wads of gum at people. That's another thing that he can do. But he doesn't wear sunscreen because again, Dominicans are not black. But what I will say is that Julio passionate man, you can't control that audio. Had to lower the dBs on that, but
Did you when he was did you tell him like I just imagine this? Hey Julio, next date, can you just like not yell and stuff? Yeah, I got that.
I let him go, bro. And I'll just stick to the post because honestly, the audio is good with those loud mics. It was good all the way around. There was no crunching, whatnot. And if he was gonna yell, all right, whatever. I can lower that, and that's his realness, and that's how he is in person.
How long did you guys take to shoot? Did you guys have a time frame when you guys are listening?
No, we shot that for like 40 minutes.
Everybody knew their lines and everything.
Yeah, Talent wrote it.
So how long did Talent? He wrote it. Did he write it that day? Did he write it?
I don't know when he wrote it, but I know it was just pretty simple. He had an idea for it.
Like, what was the turnaround rate? Where was it? Did he text you the night before and say, listen, I got this thing? Or
yeah, he was like, I have a small little idea for a sketch, and then boom, he had it.
Okay, so tell me, how did
his father was on Def Jam?
Really?
Talent Harris Jr. Talent on Def Jam. I just did a show with him last night, and I kind of brought a tear to my eye because I went out to Valley Stream, and it was a black show. You know why it was black show, Austin? Because the doors opened at 4. It's on the flyer. Doors open at 4, and guess when the show started, Austin?
6.
No, 9:30.
9 o'clock. Why didn't it open at 4?
And let me tell you something. Guess when it was advertised that the show was going to start?
When?
7:30. So for 3.5 hours, I don't know what the hell we thought people were going to be doing. But the promoter, shout out to him, real fire dude. He books for like Wild 'N Out for a Wild 'N Out tour. He had that place packed, bro. By 9:30, everybody was out there. It was the first time that I performed in front of Talent's father. The guy came up to me. He's like, "Yo, you're already in my family. You're already in my family. I saw what you do with my son." He does that a lot. He clicks. He does that. And he was like, "Yo, you in the family now. You a funny mother effer. I see what you're doing with the videos. I see what you're doing on stage." And I brought a tear to my eye. I was like, "I'm black now. Def Jam comic lifestyle."
Finally, some validation of doing everything.
Nah, but bro, it was good. But yeah, they're talented guys. I don't surround myself with people who are not talented. Why do you think there's so much space between me and you right now?
Okay, hilarious. When are you gonna introduce me to these guys? Because I want to do some stuff.
As soon as we can start a show, Austin, right?
Yeah,
Let's stop messing around. Let's just get this bar. Guys, for 3 months we've been trying to start a show, and for some reason I was just trying to start a show with. It's putting up all these obstacles.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I can't tell you more, but I want to go back to the sketch because this is one sketch that I think was ready to air on TV. Not even just the shot wise, with everything. How I was thinking about it this morning when I was watching it. The girl thing. Tell me about the girl thing because at the end of the sketch, I don't know if you got to see it. The girl plays a part where she's given
Pleasure.
Yes, given oral pleasure to one of the guys in the sketches in the sketch. Now you told me that she was recasted multiple times.
Well, there was a girl that played, and then we tried to get another comic who's really dope, and she was busy, so Claire was in the area, and she pulled up.
Who dressed her?
She did, dude.
That's great.
She has a theater background, so she was
from where?
I believe in Connecticut.
Did you tell her? Can you breathe a little bit?
Nah, actually, we don't need you to breathe. We need you to suck it all. You suck all that air in, you'll cast it. Same with Harvey Weinstein. I think people with theater backgrounds are so dope, bro.
Because they can do anything.
And they know exactly what they want. They can cry on command because they were probably crying 5 minutes before we started shooting.
They were crying because I got a gig.
They're so ready for it, dude. They're so ready for it. But yeah, that's what it was, man. It's so different from our other sketches. The only thing that's different is the lighting was so good because I color corrected. That's all it is.
You since when you know the color?
Since I was toying around with it. I've been toying around with it all my videos. Now I did the shadow, I did the highlights. I was like, yo, this looks professional. The video that I'm releasing today with Talent, I'm about to do the same thing. Hopefully it goes viral because it's going to be real. And people like to watch short content.
It did look great. Now, my only read right now, man, they could. So at the end of the sketch, you find out that the shop owner who was yelling at the guy who was smoking weed was getting some head.
Yeah.
Now, that's where it ended, right? I don't know if my camera, my phone froze. That was the end of the sketch, right?
Yeah, and she smacks the chocolate out of his hand.
Yeah. I was like, I think it would have been if I was in the writer's room, I would have said that instead of the giving the head, it'd be funny if if the shop owner lit up in his shop, and then you went to go pay for something, and you're looking at him like you can yell at the guy for smoking, and he goes, "Poppy, don't do as I heard I wrote. I think it was like do what I say now." Oh, he just goes, "Don't do drugs." And that was he's just looking at you smoke because he yelled at you looking at him.
There's a lot of things like that whole sketch could be totally different. Like he could be saying, "Oh, it's legal now," and he'd be like, "No, you can't smoke in my store." But then you end up seeing that he's selling cocaine out the back.
Yeah, that's what I was. There's
So,
a lot of stuff.
that could be a longer sketch. But here's the thing: when you sacrifice for shorter content, you just got to get to the point. You know, you can't be moseying around because a lot of the sketches we've done, they're like at 125 and they're fire sketches, but not a lot of people watch them because what? They're 125. You shoot out a 52-second sketch and people lose their mind. There are people defecating. There's the amount of people who have texted me or like spitting ideas like, "Oh, this is so funny." Like, yo, we got other stuff that's probably maybe like as fire as this, but you guys don't want to give it credit because it's long.
But now you know the formula. You know,
now you know the formula. Now I'm just gonna throw up the short sketches.
But
I'm
it is.
gonna throw up like OnlyFans snippets, see what it does, see if it runs it up. Because man, if all I have to do is that, I didn't switch up any editing. The camera, the quality has been the same. I'm gonna be on MTV in 3 days.
How long was the whole process? It turned you able to do it in one day, shoot and edit,
No, I edited that yesterday in the morning.
and then what's the prime time that you guys post?
I don't know, but 3:00 is pretty good. So I'm trying to end this podcast early so I can post my video at 3:00. Because right now there's no reason for us to be going back and forth like this.
No, you're right. So what's
Even
the
the AC unit is sick of us.
what's the the biggest feedback that you got so far? 'Cause you keep saying that you're maybe an MTV in a couple of days. What's the biggest? No. But I'm saying, has anybody big and been like putting your DMs and like, listen, this?
Nah, bro. I mean, it's just like the love that we're getting from the comic community. Let me tell you another thing that's been getting me a little mad that I've been dealing with. There are a lot of comics that, not a lot, but there are some comics that I know. Like I've seen them, they know my name, and I've been in the game with them. I've dapped their hands up. That have the video, they share it, and they go, "Yo, everybody in this video is mad funny. Talent, Julio, Claire, you did your thing." And it's like, dude, I know you. It's two things. One, I know you. I've seen you face to face. You know what I do. You know that I'm a stand-up comedian. You know that I make my own content. You know that I make it, I direct it, I do all of it. So why not give me the credit? And also, there's credit to art of the video.
Yeah, honestly, it's right there.
It's right.
That's the only reason why I didn't think it was your camera when I first saw it.
It's right there, dude. So, but like, I don't get mad at that because like it's social media, and that's nothing to pay attention to because they're gonna do their own thing. At the end of the day, I'm putting out my own content and I'm getting better. But the 10% of me is also a little shaky with that because I'm with these cats like day to day. I see them. So it's like, if you're gonna be like that around me and not like put my name up and give me credit, how can I trust be around you? Just watch your surroundings.
Oh, here it was. It was shop owner hits a bong, and then he looks at you and says, and then he's saying, I forget what he said, but he was shop owner. I was like, how can you make smoking weed funnier? Doing a bong hit. It's probably funny. And then him coughing at you.
Apparently, smoking weed is not funny on Instagram because I tried to promote the video on Instagram, and they were like, "We do not consent to drugs," and they almost took the video down. I was like, relax.
"Oh man,
you got 60-year-old girls out here twerking."
Yeah, what? There's people smoking all the time. It's not. It's legal. Light up. It's legal.
You coming at me like Paulo Chicone.
Yeah, it's been like you didn't do cocaine. You did that the unhardest drug there is. Wow.
So I don't know, man, but yo, I'm just happy that I'm making art with the people that I want to see thrive. Want to see be successful, and hopefully we can do it again. And I'm getting better at stand up. I had a good set last.
Oh yeah, how'd your set go? That was my question too.
Last night was really good. It was a Valley Stream.
This was the 4 o'clock. Yep.
4 o'clock, 9:30.
4 o'clock open. We'll start at 10.
I got booked in Connecticut off of that. I got some more people, bro. It's so crazy to think like the amount of Def Jam comics that are like still around and producing their own shows that you may not know about is crazy. Because you got cats like Talent who puts on his own shows. Aldo Laugh, who's another great guy, got a lot of followers on Instagram. but like people who have been doing all Def Jam comedy and comics and stuff like that, they're still around and they're still doing their thing. It's so crazy, dude, to see, and it's so inspiring. For them to look at me and like, yo, this is new talent. You know, this is the young guns. One of them was like, yo, bro, you a writer, bro. I see you a writer. You smart. You keep that up. It's just so nice to see that. Like,
Now, would you
success?
would you say with the pandemic has helped because now there's more people out watching some stuff?
Oh yeah, and it gives the comics more inspiration. Like, yeah, I want to stay in my mind because now I might offend you. Because now I know the culture of the water. I know how hot or cold the water is. So now I'm gonna go out there and say whatever and see if I can get myself out of it. Like me, I'm a type of dude that I like a bomb because I want to see if I can get myself out of it.
So you're telling me you like bombing?
Yeah, I bombed like 2 weeks ago at Bowery Electric.
What happened?
I opened up the front row was like, yeah, all three of us make OnlyFans. And I went up, I was like, yo, y'all really make OnlyFans? They were like, no, we're sisters. And it just set the tone of the energy in the room to an all-time low.
But they told you they do OnlyFans? They
said it in the beginning of the show. And
they set you up.
They set me up. They're like, yeah, we're actually cousins. I was like, from Alabama? And,
yeah.
And
you should have said
it just set the show such to a low point where it was like everything I said was like, and I wasn't feeling it because I had to take a bowel movement before I went on. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I did bomb. But like I was like, so how about that airplane food? And all you heard was the rumblings of the audience and my stomach. So at the end of the day, man, I like it because I can get out of it. And it makes me stronger. And the next set that I had, I killed it. That next day. So
where are you playing in Kent? You got booked, so someone at the show saw you and they booked you?
Yeah, it's like for like a cancer benefit. So I'm gonna be doing that.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah.
How often do you meet somebody at one of your shows and you get booked from someone that you don't know?
Well, honestly, it's with this group that I've been like the older comics who've been doing it. Like they see younger talent. Julio Diaz. Let me tell you something right now. Julio Diaz is going to have a very, very long career. I'm gonna say that on the show right now. I'm not saying it just because he's my friend. He's an extremely talented brother. He has his own flow, his own twang, bro. Super passionate. Like when you see him perform, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. But Julio is that guy that he gets respected and it is due. He's very talented, and when you surround yourself with people like that, you get some of the remnants of what they get. So a lot of people book him, and there'll be some times where I'm not even booked. He'll hit me up, be like, "Yo, pull up to the show, come with me," and then I'll get on. They'll see me, they're like, "Yo, we like Julio, but like you, dude, you're fire too." So
how did you meet these two guys, Talon and Julio?
I saw they were the only comics that I saw posting content, dude. They were only comics that I saw post their own content, doing sketches. And I was like, yo, I think you're mad funny. And I met him at a show. Jared Waters and Blair Rashad did a show.
Where was it the baby one? Mama's Comedy?
No. Jared Waters is another comic. He's pretty prominent. He's a dope guy. He did a show at Creek and Cave, rest in peace, where that place was horrible, dude.
Where was that? Is it in the city?
No, it's in Queens. Creek and the Cave. You know Creek and
Cave. What did it look like?
It was in Astoria.
Oh, but yeah,
right there on Jackson Boulevard, and it recently just closed down. They opened up in Texas, and I think the owner of the Creek and Cave in like Texas and Austin like sold half of it for like cocaine.
Does he own that guy owned the QFD one too? The Queens
QED? No, I don't believe so.
Because I don't even see anybody even go there anymore. Like,
no, they still have shows.
Because that was the most popular one in Queens. I just see the pull up for shows all the time.
Queens is definitely up for the taking. That is for sure. But we did a show there, and Talent walked up to me. He had dreads at the time. He's like, "Yo, you from Long Island? Yo, follow me. This is that." And I didn't do well. No one did well at that show. But
what was this last year? A year ago, 2 years?
Yeah, this is about maybe like a year and a half ago. No one did well at that show, and I thought specifically, I thought Julio didn't like it because he was always like a stern guy, didn't say nothing, never laughed when I performed. But Talent followed me, and then I started posting some of my videos. He would comment on it, and I followed him. I thought he was doing stuff, especially with Julio. I was like, man, these guys, they're funny. Like, want to do stuff with them. I want to collaborate because you got to start somewhere. And then we did a show out in Long Island. Shout out to Tom Crescenzo and Manny Cruz because they had a show out there. And we linked up there. We did it again, and I was giving them like some advice and tips on how to what type of mics to use and what I was doing for my equipment. They were like, "Yo, let's link up for a sketch." And the first sketch that we came together with was the "Hey, how are you doing?" sketch, with the one that Julio has his book, and he's like writing out pickup lines.
Oh yeah.
And
So
that,
yeah, definitely was like a little more than a year ago. I remember seeing that.
and that went really good. And ever since then, we've just been grinding. And then you come so close together, you realize, oh, these guys don't hate me, like, or they're not like stuck up. They're just like dudes who are really talented, who are trying to be in their own lane and trying to avoid all the other BS of the comedy scene. So, yeah, man, those guys are
how long have they been doing? How long has a guy like Julio been doing comedy? And then where's he from? He's got to be from the city, right?
Julio's from Williamsburg. Talent's from Central Islip.
Oh, he's from Central Islip, but he's in the city too.
Well, I mean, his father grew up in Mount Vernon, so he has family there. But he grew up in Central Islip, and he used to be back and forth between there and Mount Vernon.
So how did those two create their own show? How did that come about? Do you know the history behind that?
No, they probably just linked up. I don't really know the history about that, but they're producing, man.
Yeah, because I do see you three, especially Julio, always posting nonstop, like about shows. Not like
Julio 3 shows. He has a show on Sunday. He has a show on Monday. He has a show on Wednesday, dude. Like, and he's a grinder. That's what I'm saying. He's going to be so successful because you rarely see someone with that amount of shows who's a comic producing their own stuff. Then is in sketches, online presence, and then it's also fire at stand up. Like, you don't; those three don't really coincide.
How long? Not how long. Hey, do you know how long they've been in the stand up realm?
Julio 6, talent maybe about 5, 4.
Are you the youngest guy out of the three group?
I'm the youngest, yeah, but I've been doing it
the longest,
same amount of time. Like,
it had to be yeah. What how old are they?
Julio is 26, and I believe Talent's 29.
That's good. That's perfect ages.
But I like it, bro, because I feel like we're all brothers, and to a certain point, like, they don't, like, I look up to them, but we don't have like any seniority over each other or like any authority. Because that's why it makes us like such a good collaborative process. Because like if we say something, we'll take it and be like, yeah, let's go with that idea. I like it. We don't reject these.
I want to meet these guys. I want to take a ride something with them.
Oh, they make me better. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Of course, because you got to surround, like you said, you got to surround yourself with people that are better, and not even just better than you. Just surround yourself with people that will have the same passion.
Yeah, good people have the same passion and out there killing it. Because if you're not doing anything, I'm not attracted to you. There are only a few people that are on their grind. Jared Waters, Jared Sports, Matthew Arvalo, Julio, Talent, Tori Huggins, another dope comedian. I respect those people because they're on the ground and doing what they got to do.
When's your next show?
I do not know. I mean, Julio has a show tonight at the Bowery at 9. But I don't know when we have a next show together. I mean, I could just get booked out of nowhere, bro.
Because I want to meet these guys. I want to know.
Yeah, well,
I'm a team. I want to be.
This is a snooze fest of a show, man. But
no, this is great. What do you mean?
No, I mean, people
the topics, there's nothing really to go with today. But I'm talking about when people listen to this that want to do comedy and stuff. This is the whole point of the show.
Yeah,
the whole point of the show is not just
point being, if you want to do comedy, man, watch a lot of it, study it, because there's a formula to comedy. Everyone has a different formula. And as you watch comics, you get to diagnose what type of formula that you want to have. If
you can give let's say, Jared, when did you start comedy? You started comedy when? You said 6 years ago? You're like 17, 18?
17.
17, okay. If you go back in time, before you got up on stage and you were 17, and you gave yourself one piece of advice, what is that?
I wouldn't give myself any advice. I'd just say go up there and figure it out. Because time is the master of everything.
Okay, what is the biggest advice that someone gave to you? Or if you can give somebody advice that wants to get into the stand-up world.
No, bro, it's literally about time. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Time is the master of everything. It will help you figure it out. You go up there and you figure it out by failing. Failure is success in this business because it lets you know, okay, that's not the way. That's not the way. It's literally a maze.
No, you're right. 100%. Now, you want to go more in the stand-up realm, right? You're not as much sketches. You want to do more stand-up.
I'll do whatever it takes to give me that. I know I enjoy doing both. So I can have a sketch show and do stand up. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if I want to get up and make some money off of stand up and go have a family life, take care of regular people errands, and then just at the end of the night go do stand up, I want to do that. Stand up will always be there. Not so much sketch, because you can write a sketch and then maybe not have the equipment to film or whatever. But I don't have to have all. I can just have stand up is always in your back pocket.
What shows you got coming up this week? Anything?
No, not currently.
Really?
Not currently.
Surprise. It's Wednesday.
Listen, but I wasn't booked yesterday. I went up there and rocked it. I wasn't booked yesterday. I went up there and rocked it, man. So shout out to all those people. Let's get into these sports. So
let's do sports to get out of here. Oh, man. Peter's not here to talk about the Islanders losing the finals. I was all ready for him to talk about that.
Bill Cosby is free.
Yeah, Bill Cosby is free. Drink. Everybody put a hand on your drink.
I'm not sure. This is probably a bit, but women who go out and put a napkin over their cup when they walk away from the drink, what is a napkin going to do? Because a guy could just move, someone who wants to poison your drink could just move the napkin back and still poison the drink. Is there a brother out there that's allergic to cotton blend napkins?
See, that'd be a funny sketch where you take that concept.
I'm pretty sure that may be a joke. That's kind of low hanging fruit. But
if you take that premise of people that use napkins to hide, to stop people from doing their drinks, the next scene's gonna be someone taking a napkin, filling a hole because it's leaking.
Yeah, honestly, if you don't want a man to touch a drink, just leave a note saying, "Yo, I have herpes," or be like, "Yo, I have four children." They're like, "Oh, I don't want to." Oh, knock her out.
We should invent something like that. We invent a lock for your drinks. You have a key in your necklace and you unlock it. That's an invention right there.
Take your drink to the bathroom. I don't care. You guys do everything. When it comes to bathroom, women do not care. I remember I went on a trip with my mom and my dad to New Jersey, which I don't know why you would ever do that. But I went on a trip with my mom and my dad. The women's bathroom was backed up. My mom busted in the men's bathroom, talking about, "Eugene, we coming in here." Just came in there with a belt. Our belt was open. The pants are almost down. Women do not care when it comes to the bathroom.
No, they gotta pee, man. They gotta sit.
They gotta pee. They gotta do their makeup. I'm pretty sure they work out. And if you put a pull-up bar in the bathroom,
we'll never see them out. You'll never see them
out. Everything in the bathroom.
No, man. You didn't notice.
Women file their taxes in the bathroom.
They do podcasts in the bathroom. Excuse me. That's a question. Okay, I'm just losing the finals. No Peter here, so we'll talk about that next week. But everybody knows that the Stanley Cup Finals, the Stanley Cup is now the Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Everybody wants.
What city is the Canadiens?
I think it's Montreal. Yeah, and then Tampa Bay. Everybody wished it would be Islanders versus VGK. It would have been sick, but of course, what everybody wants, nobody gets. So we'll put X on that, and we'll have Peter. We'll ask Peter next Wednesday what happened to the Islanders. Okay.
Don't stay down Nassau Coliseum because I have dreams of selling that place out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Honestly,
I want that place filled up with teenagers and 55-year-old white women. Because best believe those are the people that follow me the most on Instagram. I checked my insights yesterday.
Wow. Well, let me tell you, as much as I want you to do that, I don't see Nassau Coliseum being able to even stay.
Yeah, I'm not to say people with all these UFOs, people are getting a little antsy. That thing might get blown up.
Yeah, it looks like
a UFO. I don't know what that is, but it looks like you'll get probed. You'll get probed in the Nassau Coliseum.
It's pretty unbelievable. Pretty unbelievable how bad the Nassau Coliseum is going to be now. Now it's going to probably be just the Nassau Community College parking lot. It's right next to
the hospital.
No, it's right next door to Nassau. Like right across the street is Nassau Community.
Are you sure?
I know so. Because every single time
it's in the area, but not. I mean,
no, it's right across.
Hofstra's right across.
Hofstra's to the right, the left of it. I promise you, the Nassau Community College is right across.
Wait, you mean on Hempstead Turnpike?
Yeah, let me look. Let me make sure because I
think that's just the office, but like when you're facing Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah.
Well, and you're standing on Hempstead Turnpike. To the left, you have Memorial Sloan Kettering, that's on the left-hand side. And straight in front of you is Nassau. If you go left, you see Hofstra, and you see the bridge that goes over Hempstead Turnpike.
What I'm thinking?
Right across, office building.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm thinking about when I used to work for the New York Cosmos. It was in the same area.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking
Nassau
about.
Community College is kind of behind where like the children.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't really frequent that.
This
So
guy doesn't live in Long Island, right? After you pass Brentwood, this is not Long Island anymore.
after Brentwood,
It's just South Connecticut out here, okay?
you're right. Honestly, it's nice here. All right, Ohtani hitting bombs. All right, listen to this. Ohtani is. I'm not saying he's like Babe Ruth. I'm saying he is Babe Ruth right now because he's the only MLB player that hits and he pitches at the same exact time, and he hits bombs. So I'm not saying he's as good as Babe Ruth, but he is Babe Ruth like because he does both. This guy is amazing. He hits bombs all the time. But
It's
again,
bomb, guys.
but again, we all know why you might be thinking of this old fan. Ohtani, I didn't know he's that good. He plays for the Angels. The same thing with Mike Trout. Nobody knows these guys do great except on ESPN highlight reels.
This guy's got 48 home runs, 286 batting average, and 624 strikeouts.
This guy is great. He's the only player in MLB that pitches and hits.
And he did good in Japan. He was a Japan Series champion.
That's the reason why they
Five-time
named him.
MVP All-Star. This guy is AL Rookie of the Year as well.
Yeah, had to. A lot of times the reason why these players that come from overseas like Japan, and I think it's mostly Japan, they come here because they did great in Japan. And Japan baseball is just the MLB, so it's a little bit they're not as good. So.
And they can't slide as well because best believe the legs are short. Real short.
Basically, what happens, you'll be a star in Japan, and you come to MLB, it won't be as good.
In Japan, it's not called short count, it's just called a stop because they're already short.
Yeah. No, but he's great. I'm a fan. But he never even like the guy has the same exact face. Like if he strikes out, he just gets a little smile. He's smiling.
I thought you were going to go a little racial there.
No,
I know his face, he's Asian. You know what they say about his face.
He just smiled. Like the other day, in the last game, he played the Yankees, and the Yankee pitcher was going really slow. I knew because that's how Ohtani was. He pitched really slow. And it was like a minute the guy was pitching, and then he's laughing about it. And he's just like laughing. He's like, "Oh, that's funny because that's what I do." But the guy is just so smooth in everything he does.
Smooth. He's out there in LA. He's living low key because he's not in the Dodgers. He's in the Angels. The last time he got any recognition was the Angels in the outfield, and when Albert Pujols was there and was slugging around like an old man.
Yeah,
Let me just tell you something. He's got a lot of people behind him because Ohtani is from Japan, and the guy's hitting home runs with the force of Buddha behind him. So, and the last time Japan and bombs were mentioned, it was about baseball. I can tell you that. All right, so Japan is just very happy to have this guy on his side. He's doing what he's doing. Stop Asian hate, but I can tell you something. He's taking out all his aggression on the baseballs because he's throwing home runs out of the stadium. You can't stop the kid.
No, he's great. Let me tell you that he is.
Konnichiwa to you, my friend.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. All right, let's go about Serena Williams. Serena Wobbly Williams. Let's hear about it.
Serena was getting wobbly at Wimbledon, son. Let me tell you something. It was a little rainy at Wimbledon, and she was going against. I don't know what's up with these tennis players and their names, but they're getting more cryptic. It was like a Sunken, a Suniskin, something. Let me look it up. Give me 1 second. Because these names are getting out of hand. Yeah, Djokovic. All right, I can take that, and then Novak Djokovic. We had another one. Who's the other brother? Roger Federer. Yeah. These things about northeastern Europeans, they like to hit balls with rackets. They love to hit balls with rackets. I don't know what it is. I really can't explain what it is. But when it comes to running to get a ball with a racket, get yourself a northeastern European because they're going to do what it does. You're going to get the job done. And then they're probably going to have some rotten fish after. That's what they do. But, what's her name? Let me see if I can read it. No Wi-Fi. That's nice.
No way.
That is nice.
What's her name? Wait, what are you looking at?
Let's go LTE. Use up my data.
What's first name?
I'm trying to figure out
Oh, okay. Serena Williams. Okay, we'll put that in there. American player. And
Alexandra Yansnovic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dude, with a name like that?
Oh, Ace Strovic.
Alexandra Novik. You even sound like supposed to be playing tennis. You sound like supposed to be leading an army in the Crusades with a thing like that.
Fellow Russian.
Belarus. Alexandra Novik. Serena was playing
Rocky 3 when the Russian guy beat Apollo Creed.
It's Rocky 3. But Rocky's heart is Serena's right ACL.
That's broke. That's over.
You better watch out, Alexandra Novik, because in about 16 years, when Serena's child is old enough to hold a racket, it's gonna come after your kid.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna mess you up. Shout out Michael B. Jordan.
Life imitates art.
He's 5'9".
No way.
God, he's my height.
Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan's 5'9". He looks like 6'1". No way.
The guy can steal every girl, but he can't get the cookies off the top of the tree.
No, he's 6 foot. No way.
I heard he was short.
5. Right, it is good. So let's get his. I don't know. He's saying he's 6 foot. He's 5'10". Oh, celebrity heights. Oh, there's discrepancy. He's 5'9". He's gotta be 5'9" then.
5'9".
He's 5'9". Oh,
think about that. That's the guy that was beaten to Charles' ass.
Oh no, he's in
And
Space
Chadwick
Jam,
was
the new
6'1".
legacy. Oh no, he's in Space Jam, the new movie. Oh god, good luck. That was a paycheck right there.
Well, watch out, Alexandra. You don't even say that name. Just nasal it out. No vowels. Because the Russians, they got the, when they talk like that. I mastered this voice with voice indication with Drew Carl. Very good teacher.
I remember when I had to say that. I remember when Drew was teaching us how to do Russian, and we were like watch Russian for like 25 minutes. Like, what is going on?
Very comfortable here, and you hold here. I want to, Austin, come here. I want to tell you something. I want to tell you. I'll kill your book. Everything's just here. But when you're angry,
You just sound like he's like Dave Chappelle doing Russian. Wait, can you? No, when you did
Dave Chappelle's never did Russian. How do you have
when you
that?
did the high voice, like that, you're like, ah! Yeah. Can you do your impression of Dave Chappelle trying to do a Russian accent? Let me.
I gotta work on the impression of Dave Chappelle.
I don't really think
like
there's-
Dave Chappelle now, like regular conversation, like I mean, like these guys, they're really cool dudes. Like they're really cool dudes, but boy, I tell you, I've never seen anything like that before. Because when you have, I gotta get it down. I'm working.
I was talking to somebody about this. They said, "Do you like Dave Chappelle?" And I said, "I love Dave Chappelle, but I like older Dave Chappelle before he came back from Africa."
Yeah, because
He's just
you
a
only
little.
went to Africa for 12 days. All right, let's get
That's
that.
what I'm saying. But before, I like.
You only he went there to live with family. No,
He's on
Grew up
vacation.
the guy grew up in Ohio. He went back to Ohio. Yeah, it's way too hot there in Africa. Let me go take some corn husks, make some masa. Let me do that in Ohio. It's more of something. But Alexandra Lewis, Serena, she was playing you. It was a little rainy at Wimbledon. She slipped on the grass, messed up her right knee. She tried to play through it. She ended up forfeiting. She had to give up.
Oh, you know what?
And she didn't have to do that. What?
How mad? So you got tickets to see Serena Williams, one of the best tennis players ever, and then she gets hurt mid game. How mad are you?
I'm not mad because someone said this on the post. They said she tried to play through it. She played through it for like 2 minutes, and then she tweaked it again, and then she went down and she was crying. And she released a statement. She said, "Yo, I'm sorry. I'm embraced by all the love that you guys have given me, but I'm so sorry." Someone said, "Yo, you don't own them anything." And usually, like when it's like a black day, when it's like, "Oh, you a straw black woman," everyone comes to your support no matter what. But Serena, you really don't owe them anything. You really don't. You've done everything you can. You've been fire. You've been fire on the court. You've been a great role model to such people like Naomi. With the next generation coming up. You married a white guy who has some money.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Dorsey or whoever, somebody. Not Dorsey. The brother created Lincoln or something like that.
Alexander Ohtani.
Oh, what he sold. He
No,
sold.
he made Reddit.
He made Reddit and sold it. You married a white man.
He made Reddit.
You married a white man who created a big platform for people to talk on. And he sold it You made him the housewife, girl. You're coming home, like coming home from a long day at work, and he's asking you, honey, how was your day? And you're coming in there like, why don't I struggle with it?
All right, his net worth is 40. Let's see Serena Williams' net worth. Gotta guess what it is. Oh, it's
96?
No, only 36. That's her net worth.
And that's what happens when you're a black woman in America.
Yeah, honestly, that's it. I think we should end on that. I think we should end on that.
I need justice right now.
How does she make less money being one of the
Kamala,
best?
fix it.
How does she make less money being one of the best tennis players of all time? And then a guy who just made Reddit $40 million.
She's a black woman, all right? And she didn't do enough Gatorade commercials.
That's gotta be wrong. No way.
She wasn't sweating orange Gatorade. When I drank Gatorade and I started sweating Gatorade, there's a problem. Why is that something that people want? Oh, yeah, I drank so much of this, I sweated. Dude, your sweat is lime green. That's either a sign of gonorrhea or they're putting chemicals in Gatorade.
Yeah, that is weird when they would do that. Because I would be like,
that's horrible marketing.
And then you can't, hey, you want some Gatorade? Yeah, hold on, let it go off my shoulder.
Nobody wants stuff like that.
That's
from the artists have our pride and rib thing. It's so good you'll sweat it out. I don't want to go around like Arby's.
That's the new Gatorade sweat. You're buying Serena Williams' Gatorade sweat.
But listen, people are saying, "Oh, Serena, is your career over? It don't matter." This is a point where you don't gotta know. How you know? You don't gotta know. She put in her work, son. She did what she had to do. She gave us a platform. And honestly, you got to give it up. I'm no disrespect her. You got to give it up for Serena's body type. With the way she moves, how agile he is, carrying all that junk in the trunk. Serena, you've been doing that for like 20 years now, girl. Hats off to you. I couldn't do that.
She named her kid the same name, but
I put a backpack on. I tear my ACL. You've been doing that for 20 years with all that junk in the trunk.
Yo, what? Yeah, she named her daughter Alexis, just like her husband's name is Alexis, and her middle name is Olympia.
Name your kids what you probably don't want them to get in life.
She ain't gonna do anything. Wait, is Venus good too, or is it only
Venus fell off? Son. Venus kind of like Luigi. You only care about her when Serena's not around. Venus kind of like a player too. Still black, still great, but
she won 7. How much did her sister win? 23. Oh well, okay. Well, that's the end of that one.
I think Venus been retired now. Venus been retired for some time now. But yo, Serena, hats off to you. Hats off to you, girl. That's all I can say. You know, you got it. You want to come back. You want to do it, whatever. But you already a legend, like Jackie Jordan Kersey. Wait, who's the other famous tennis player?
Female?
Was it Jackie Jordan?
I couldn't tell you.
Look it up for me.
Okay, what do you want me to look up?
Just put in lesbian tennis players. I know she was a lesbian. She looked like somebody's English teacher. I would assign you an essay and fail you, but they give you extra points.
Martina Navratilova?
No. She's old school.
Chris Everett.
She's old.
Julia Lemagova.
No, she's old, dude.
Old?
Like from the 70s or something like that.
Oh, did they make a movie about her?
Maybe.
Is she white?
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're. I think I know. Oh, Billie Jean King.
Billie.
That's who.
Who's Jackie Jordan Kersey?
I don't know.
Oh wait, that's American track and field. My bad.
American tennis player. She's just won 18 Grand Slams from Prague. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah. You know what? I should have known. You said English teacher. Yeah, Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King. Huh? All right, we're done here.
We're done, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize for the passionate
first hour.
First hour. We have to get a little bit more organized. No, we got to stop going off of just inputting random stuff like that. We just got to go with the flow.
This was good. This is what
I'm talking about us talking personally.
Well, honestly, what I did last year.
Listen, I've been talking about it for a while. We're going to release a promo for this next week. So get your stuff together because next week we're going to have people that are listening.
Because I want to start. Let me tell you, I'm so bored. Not bored. I'm just so just writing. So I'm not doing anything. I get Peter hitting me up about the camera, but I haven't got my stimulus check yet. I keep telling him, we want this camera, so we can do this stuff. There's so many just hurdles. And then this whole sketch thing. Are you ready at 9 a.m.? Are you good for that? Because you need to email me.
Yeah, I'll probably be here.
No, don't probably. I need you. If you're not there, it's a big problem.
Zoom, bro. I'll probably be at my
No, okay, that's fine. Just 30 minutes. So
why is Peter on the board?
Because he's like he in red or green.
Red.
Okay, red means producers.
I see.
Green means performers.
Carly and Tiffany, are either of them black?
Tiffany's black.
How black?
Black. Serena Williams.
You're racist.
I'm just telling you that
was
what
the
she looks
question.
like.
There's no answer to that
That's
question.
what she looks like.
Racist.
Oh my
Cancel
God,
it.
I'm
No, I'm
telling
kidding.
you, that's like that's what like if you want to get what she looks like.
I'm
Serena
kidding. I'm
Williams.
kidding, dude. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Next week we'll have the promo. We promise. Follow us on our Instagram, Jared Harbin. Also, follow the show, WWSRN on iPhone. Download that right now.
How you know?
WWSRN on iPhone. Listen to the How You Know
Android Worldwide
podcast.
Sports Radio Network.
As long as, oh God, as long as all the other great shows that we have on the network. I believe we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts too.
But I couldn't find it.
Apple Podcast. No, we're on there. Apple Podcast
You
too.
should.
That's in my link. Put it in your link. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go home and try to clear out my newly cleared out house. I'm living by myself now.
Wait, what?
My mom moved out. Your boy's paying all the bills. So
Are you serious?
It's a hot boy.
Oh no!
It's a hot boy bummer.
Why do we talk about this today? What is this?
Dude, I have to clear out that house, dude. I have to clean it up. And
I'm moving in.
I got sewer pies all because
Peter and I are moving in.
No, you're not.
Peter and I
I
are
need
moving
space
in.
to my own. You want me to go viral? You want us to be successful?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go viral. I'll bring you with me, but I gotta be living by myself because if I have to wake up to Peter meditating in the middle of the floor or see his hair,
No, you're
on the
gonna
sink,
wake up. You're gonna wake up to Peter at 3 a.m. coming in with a dirty shovel. And you're like, hey, what's up?
Well, thank you so much, guys.
All right, see you guys later. Good night.